everybody, and welcome back to From a Basement on the Shire. And today we've got something really special in store for you. This is the Brews channel, and today we've got our Ommegang Brewery Double Barrel Dubbel. That's right, you heard me right, Double Barrel Dubbel. What, you ask, might this be? Well, it's the regular Double Abbey Ale that they age 6 months in a vat of brandy, 6 months in a barrel that was used for brandy. They also take some and age it for 6 months in a barrel of bourbon. So it's got the brandy and bourbon barrel age for 6 months.
Hence double barrel.
Double barrel. Once they do that, they blend it, and this is the beauty we get. I know, you guys are probably like, okay, you guys have done so much on Ommegang right now, like obviously that's your favorite brewery. Not by quite. This was just, I saw this, it's a 2019 edition, and I had to try it. Had to try it. So, actually I already had one of them, so sorry about that, guys. So I had tasted it already, but I think you guys are going to like this.
So we've got 10%. It suggests serving at about 50 degrees. So your refrigerator is going to be too cold.
Just leave it in your basement if you live in the Northeast. If you don't live in the Northeast,
basement,
get a mini fridge.
Yeah. So it does say Belgian style double ale brewed with spices, aged in brandy and bourbon barrels, limited release.
So get it while you can, guys. Wow, that's really sweet on the nose.
It pours a thin, it's almost dark amber.
It's almost stouty on the nose. As if you like bourbon barrel age a stout. You can definitely get the bourbon on the nose. You can definitely get the sweetness of that brandy. It's a beautiful dark hued red amber.
Yeah,
it's
I'm saying like a really dark amber.
Almost like a double Bach. That's a good color for a double Bach.
It is very stouty on the nose.
It is, isn't it? I wouldn't expect that.
Kind of fruity. I can I think I'm getting like the brandy, the fruity brandy,
yeah. Like I said, both of the barrel aging processes you can smell there. Well, Ruben. Holy crap. Holy crap. Guys.
It's better out of the glass. It's better out of a glass. Pour it into a glass. Get this?
Yeah.
It opens everything up.
That's delicious. That is absolutely amazing. Hitting at 10%, like you can't even pretend like, oh wow, that's just straight alcohol. No. This is beautifully blended.
You get both.
Oh yeah.
They're both right there. I feel like for as strong as the brandy was on my nose, I feel like it isn't overpowering in the flavor.
It's really not. Neither is the bourbon.
No.
And you still get that double ale. If there's anybody that can make a Belgian ale, like a Trappist Monk, it's Ommegang. I mean, stateside, it's Ommegang. I'm sorry, you tell me somebody who does better Belgian ales, I'll try them out, but If you're talking
We're gonna have to check our
doubles, triples, quads,
We're gonna have to be on the lookout on our
it's either Belgium or Ommegang.
our special secret stash. We're gonna have to keep our eyes open to see if that comes through. If we can get it from somewhere else, just to see what else.
Oh yeah. Well, most of our new secret stash is coming in from the West Coast, and not too many on the West Coast are making Belgian style.
I almost feel like every sip is a little different, but it's still the same great
really
married
is.
flavors.
I mean, I know I say this probably way too much, but like it's blended beautifully. It's everything blended together brings a perfect taste to it. Not just the fact of actually blending it, but like flavor balance and style balance, everything. Excuse me. It's very, very smooth. Cheers again, man. This is killer.
I have one of the aftertastes, I feel like, and you're probably going to disagree with me because you're not a fan of it, but it almost feels like a black licorice finish. It's not licorice, but that's how
An anise almost?
like an anise, yeah.
Because I'm not getting any licorice.
It might be anise.
This is a really great beer. I'll throw some stats out now. Rate beer was hitting at about 99.
Whew.
As an overall 100 on style. Like this is tops.
I'm
like,
sorry, I can't even argue with that. Like
you can't even make this shit up. Like they thought it up and they did it. Just like who would think of this? Who would think to do a bourbon barrel and
with a
brandy barrel?
I'm glad they did.
Really? Literally, it's so complex. Like, you're getting different notes all of the time. You just want to keep sipping it.
It definitely could be gulped, but it'd be a shame for it to go that fast. I think that's...
I remember last night when I was having it, like, it took me almost an hour to finish it, and I'm just like, it was just that good. Like, it's when you want to sip, you really, like, I'm still getting new notes. Between the spices, between the double barrel aging, like, you get that oaky flavor still, but it's not overpowered. It is, like, it's almost not even there, which is surprising.
Gonna say, I haven't really picked up as much of the oak as I have, like, a nuance of spices in the best way, and that the bourbon and the brandy and
the Belgian.
Yeah,
the ale
itself. You can taste that in there, and the aroma is like your sense of smell is directly connected to your sense of taste. Fun trick, and I'll do it with you guys at a different time, maybe, but maybe one of the times we do a wine, I'll go over that a little bit more. But you taste everything that you smell. And when you smell this, you taste more of it.
It's all there. It's like, this is one of the most complex beers I've ever had, and I've had some really complex beers. Like, just trying to pick out all of those different notes. Like,
this is one you have to try.
It really is. There's no...
If you live in an area where you can have beer shipped to you, please, please, please do your best to find this. Find it. It is a special 2019 release. Find it, try it, let us know what you think, because...
I believe they may have done a 2018 release that was a 9.9%. I didn't know of it then, but this is the 2019 release. It's the first I've seen it. It's the first I've heard of it. And this is a 10%. Again, throwing stats at you. Rate Beer also had a 3.9 out of a 5-star rating by 39 reviewers. They just really, that's not accurate. I mean, 39 reviewers, that's like nothing anyway. Like, what, so 39 people bought this, tried it, they said, well, all right, it's okay, but it's not great. This is great. Beer Advocate, we're throwing an overall at you of a score of 90 out of 100 and 4.21 out of 5 stars for 90 reviews. I think that's a bit more accurate. I mean, because people have different tastes. People, like what they like.
The molasses. That's what's giving it. Okay, so I'm just reading the box here, and
They've got molasses in there?
It says...
That'll blend it really... That'll actually blend the bourbon and
well, no, that's an aroma really that it sets off. Which is where we're getting the stout.
From those. That's where we're getting the stout.
The syrupy, thick sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it is. It's almost... I mean, it's still almost stout-like, but it's not a stout by any means.
It's not.
It's not even close to a stout.
It doesn't belong in the category of stout, but if someone had tried it and said, wow, this reminds me...
blind taste test, you'd be like, is that a stout?
Could it be a stout?
And then you'd be like, no, it's not stout.
Okay, so an episode or two ago, we were talking about how we did the Chardonnay. It was in the Chardonnay barrels, right? And I talked to you guys about...
The Sour Monkey remix by Victory.
Yeah, and I told you guys that if you're a wine drinker who has not had too much flavor for beer, that's a good starting point, and vice versa. If you like stouts and you're not big on ales and you're trying to open your palate a little bit, this is a great segue for that, because it is an ale. You get the ale qualities a stout-like.
It really is. That's true. If you like Belgian ales and you want to go darker, this will get you to go darker.
In the best way.
In the best way.
So it says, for this very special limited release, we aged our acclaimed Abbey Ale for 6 months in a mix of bourbon and brandy casks, then blended the results into something approaching, perfection. Pours a deep mahogany with velvet tan head. Aromas of vanilla, molasses, and burnt sugar with dark stone fruit are accompanied by notes of bourbon and oak from the barrel.
We were getting that fruit on the aroma.
Yeah. The flavor is complex blend, toffee, chocolate, and brandy-soaked raisin, resolving to full-bodied, lingering sweetness.
I can see the raisin now.
Yeah,
you can get
after
that.
It says so. And I really think when we first were smelling it, that molasses is what was bringing us to that stout place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But you said they didn't use the molasses.
Mm-mm.
Just has the aroma of molasses.
That's what it says.
I wouldn't think they use molasses. Molasses is not on the taste by any means.
No, it is on the...
Because it's not like...
nose, but...
I mean, it's thick, but it's not like stout, like sticky, gooey thick.
It's good. It's a damn good beer.
That's a damn good beer.
I don't even know what else to say about it. It's so complex. It's got so many great flavors involved. It's
there's too many flavors to list.
But it's not overwhelming with flavor. It's blended.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why it's a sip. Like, this is a straight sipper. Like, you can sip that and you can get find something new in it every time.
If you've tried it, like, please let us know that we're not insane. This is so good. Like, tell me we're wrong, because we're not.
I don't think we're wrong.
We're not wrong.
Not on this one.
No. We're going to finish a couple of sips here. Then we're going to wrap up our final thoughts and give our rating.
All right.
I'm excited to see your rating.
Okay. All right. So, final thoughts on this beer for the Ommegang Double Barrel Dubbel. That's just fun to say. That is so smooth for being that complex. I mean, you have every flavor imaginable that they put into it without even taking away from the Abbey Ale. You've got the bourbon flavor, you've got the brandy flavor, you've got the spices that they've put into it, you've got cacao, you've got the Abbey Ale itself again. There's just so much going on that it's...
I challenge you to not enjoy this.
But so perfectly smooth, so perfectly like it's not like there's so much going on that you're like, oh my
Lost.
God, what the hell kind of a beer is this? It blows. No, this is like, you did as much as you possibly could and came out with the Mona Lisa, pretty much.
Mona Lisa of beers. I like it.
I mean, it's just that complex.
It's good.
Yeah, that simple.
It's the kind of beer you wish for a bigger bottle.
How many Elvin bread do you think you should give this?
Our score's out of 5, yeah?
Our score's out of 5. Keep it simple.
4.8.
4.8.
It's damn near perfect, guys. It's damn near perfect.
This is an Elvin bread beer. Like, this is a beer that hobbits goddamn drink.
Somebody says to me tomorrow, you can have one beer and you can never have another beer again, and I would deeply consider this to be my last beer.
That's yeah.
It has everything you want in a beer. It is complex and it is simple, and it sounds funny to say that it's complex and it's simple, but
because it's blended so well together.
So
like there's no one flavor that overpowers the other. There really isn't. Like, you think, like, we're throwing all these words at you. There's nothing overpowering one or the other.
It's just this well-rounded, beautiful specimen of drink.
It's delicious.
What are you rating this? We need to turn the camera off.
I'm gonna stick with the 4.65.
Not even gonna go up to a 4.7. No pressure. It's your score.
No, you know what?
It's your score.
Like, I was at a 4.5.
You were willing to steal beer from your wife. 4.7. It's worth it.
That deserves the round.
Yeah.
That's a 4.7 on my scale. That's pretty damn tops right here. Like, guys, again, if you can find the Ommegang Brewery's Double Barrel Dubbel, get it. Try it. Let us know what you think.
I doubt you'll be disappointed. If you are, let me know why, because it doesn't make sense to me, but I would like to know your opinion.
Tell us why. I mean, maybe one of the flavors too strong for you, that you don't like about it, because, again, maybe you don't like brandy, maybe you don't like the bourbon. We do a lot of barrel aged. Personally, I think they add a lot of complexity to a beer, but again, let us know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll catch you next time from A Basement on the Shire.
Be responsible, don't drink and drive.
What she said.
Bye, guys.
Later.